Mic check. Mic check 1, mic check 2. Mic check 3, mic check 4. Mic check 1, mic check 2. I still think the stream is... I still think my voice is significantly lower than... We'll do some troubleshooting first. Oh wait, no. That seems to... Alright. Mic check 3. Mic check 4. Alright, we'll pick up with Breakpoint this week. We will see how it goes. This is not a great set of film, I believe, because a bunch of people drop saying tags. Yeah, this is not an ideal film to watch. I will see if there is something worth taking from it. Oh, there's something worth taking from it. I looked for Morrow, but I really need to stop doing this because we need to just be fucking blitzing off of our starts. Like, see all of this goddamn looking around? No, see, this is, you're already late. Like, I'm late. Oh my goodness. Where did that grenade land? Ugh, terrible, Sarge. This is the first time I think we've actually gotten set up kind of where I think we're supposed to be. We'll talk about Cloud, I guess, because Cloud's new. No! We'll stick with this for a bit. Oh man, this is a massive overextend on my part. And then Morrow follow me because it seems to have been a theme of my night that I was consistently positioned well beyond where I'm supposed to be. This is not great. I think we're gonna have to skip this one. I might talk a little bit about Cloud's gameplay. There's not a lot here. Mario did the right thing there. When you start getting needled from there, you just drop. Fighting Needler is pretty straightforward. Just strafe in one direction. This is extremely aggressive. I should get killed for this. It's like right in front of me. Yep, there it is. I saw it. And I got stuck. That's why you don't go that far up. Because it's easy to get stuck. Oh, my dog is here. That's what I'm talking about there. This is the one, like you can see this from the alpha perspective here. I talk a lot about the angles people have to support each other. This is pretty casual. Like I am looking left, even though I'm guarding the right, because traditionally the Bravo side gets overrun. Oh, I've talked about this a lot. I guess I should make this clear. So Spartans spawn looking at the elites. Bravo is on your left. Alpha's on your right. If you spawn as an elite, looking at the Spartans, Alpha's on your left. Bravo's on your right. I talk a lot about this, but like as soon as people push us, it's really easy to turn around and put shots in, and the angle that the DMR has is really strong, so they get really quick and easy cleanup from that. Oh, Mario jumped here. That's why he gets killed. MC gets the cleanup there, because we have crossfire occurring now, finally. I think Cloud killed the guy who was moving near me before I even knew he was there. I think I heard the person die. I just presumed it was Cloud. Ah, Mario got caught again on the ledge. Cloud helps me here. I get lucky that that guy didn't push forward.
30 seconds remaining.
It's unfortunate.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh my goodness, Mario's had such a hard time with the needlers over here.
Killing spree. Round over.
It's just rough. Let's talk about Cloud. Let's go back. Since he's new, we'll talk about his gameplay. Alright.
Invasion defense.
Okay, so Cloud is always fun to have in a lobby because he's very good at shooting people in the head. Oh man, so much running around and coordinating at the start. So Voodoo and Cloud got middle spawns but got disoriented, it looks like. Cloud ends up playing Alpha DMR, at least at the start. So this is just very boring film to watch. Because they're down 2 people. I'm mostly just going to talk about positioning. But he is using the area the way you end up, and this just happens. Like this is what what makes the game type kind of hard sometimes is a lot of the positional stuff is pretty obvious. Just a matter of making sure you do that when it's the right call for you. Cloud's and see, Cloud's pretty intuitive. Like he sees that Voodoo is already at the spot he was going to, so he goes somewhere else. That's great. He saves me on the alpha side after my partner goes down. It's easy cleanup there. Like, he has not been told, like, this is the strategy, TM. But he's just where you instinctively should be, because half the time it feels obvious.
Killing spree.
I don't know what's going on with Voodoo here. There's a lot of running around. Go watch it on his side to see what he's doing later. Voodoo doesn't need to spawn on Cloud. He's got a great spawn to get his DMR right away from the spawn, so he doesn't need to spawn off of him.
Remaining.
Like, this is basically it. This is just what Alpha DMR looks like. It's really, really straightforward. Like, there's less people, so people are moving a bit. They're not coming as heavily as they would normally. But like, this is just what it looks like. You stay on this side and you shoot the people moving through this side of the map.
10 seconds remaining. Skunked.
Don't know if I want to talk about offense. There's not a lot here. These guys basically quit. I don't think we're going to watch the rest of this. Talking a little bit about Cloud's gameplay felt useful. But honestly, that's just what the Alpha DMR looks like. You don't really break from that routine, and you just stick to it. It's super straightforward to talk about, because that's just what it looks like. You just shoot the people that your teammates are fighting, and put some pressure on the spawners so they know that they have to be worried. Alright, let's see what else we got. We ended up playing a Spire game against that party. There is a little bit worth talking about in there. We'll talk about this from my perspective, because I make some bad mistakes here. I was not playing well last night overall. Overall, I give myself like a C for the night. We're not going to watch all this film because 20 minutes is a lot, but we'll talk about some things that are worth talking about. Alright, so we do a lot of basic stuff here because we're playing that one party. Okay, so this will be useful now. So here's a mistake. Like, I thought Monster was better set up here.
First strike.
And then I noticed Monster's on the side with me, which probably means that Cloud picked up the needle rifle. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. So now we're a little overstacked here. Let's see. Voodoo. Oof. I've talked about this a lot. Voodoo has the needle rifle. No, Voodoo does not have a needle rifle, but MC does. So MC picks up his needle rifle, blows up these crates as you're supposed to, and sets up here, and he's watching the right direction. This is perfect. This is what I want to see. Voodoo has his plasma repeater out. Like, if you're gonna not use the needle rifle, oh, and here's where already the mistakes are starting to occur. This person should not be through here. Oh god. Alright, so this is probably Cloud, because Cloud wants vision. So where's Cloud's team? Okay. There's a bunch that we can talk about that's going wrong for the setup off to the start. Okay. So we're 33 seconds in. MC and Voodoo spawned here. Great. Perfect. Voodoo, if he wants to go on top of the cave, you pick this needle rifle up. Like, literally, guys, like, I don't know how many times we have to fucking talk about this. I'm gonna start losing my mind. Like, this is what Bravo spawn sees when they spawn. You see these shield walls, you can see the Bravo team. You're an elite, you started on the Bravos on your right. You drop out. Like, if you're gonna go to the point and guard, you can roll over or walk over and pick up that needle rifle. You're gonna get on the cave, just grab this one. Okay, so then you walk up here, you climb up here, you do the thing. You stand here because your radar will tell you when they're coming through, because you can shoot these guys and help your middle team. And your middle team can help you. You kill the middle team with your middle team can flex over here real quick and help you kill these guys. It's a virtuous cycle. So Cloud and who else is with us? And Morrow are both running around way back here. They are not engaged with the enemy's middle team, which has penetrated the junkyard. This guy's coming through kind of along the path I like to take because there's available cover against needle rifles and stuff. This guy's already at like the 3rd level of this, and he's already about to make a play in our back line. We have no needle rifle anchor up here at all to guard the field. Like, oh, ooh, these guys, like, see, you'd be able to see this guy right about now. You would have likely seen the guy who's like right there in a few seconds. Like, all of this would get called out. And now we've got Monster and me all the way down here in the pipes fighting one guy. And so let's go through stuff. So Voodoo is looking generally in the right-ish area with the wrong weapons. General Luigi's about to make a play. Morrow is about to become the victim of the play. Arklon is probably going to get dealt with because MC at least is positioned well, and Voodoo will probably get involved. Cloud is good, so will probably survive the initial play, but is going to end up panicking and needing help. Sleet Z must have died because he's still back here or didn't move at all. Let's go back. He hasn't moved. Okay. So we get a little bit lucky because they legit just didn't have people playing at the start. So Art's got Sidestep Hex is going to help make a play. I'm going to kill this guy. Monster's going to kill this guy. MC just blew up the fusion coils. MC is where he needs to be. There's already a guy behind MC though. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Instant plays are going to break the setup from the jump. Okay, so people are like, what are we supposed to fucking do? What are we supposed to fucking do? So middle team spawns here. You don't get that needle rifle. You just do what Cloud and I end up doing in the later game. I'll watch that one a little bit more, so you'll see how that goes. We'll have those both as comparison. And you fight these guys, and these guys die. And then you're ready to help fight these guys. Or flip back because the alpha team may have run into some trouble. But because of that, we're just not ready to go. People are running around in the wrong directions. Like, Morrow is now trying to... This is too far back. I don't like this. So now we're about to commit a bunch of people to this. Okay.
Alpha under attack.
Okay, we'll talk about this. I don't know if Mario is here watching this, but Mario, when you come back, things you need to do. You need to actively contest the point, because the first 13 seconds don't recharge. I'll talk about what you did here that I don't like. So, you have your evade, you use your evade. You throw the grenade as you turn the corner past monster, and then you get in the point. Like, you standing out here will keep you alive, but will force us to lose the objective. So, get in the points. I like the reaction here. You tried to focus on one guy. Oh, there's still a guy behind you.
Under attack.
Okay. Let's back up a little bit. I want to see how you were going to handle it all the way before I talked about it. This is fine because you had team shot, but I wish you to focus on that guy first. In a situation like this, you come around the corner. Let's back up a little bit again. Oh my god. You want to come after you kill this guy. Because your plasma repeater has to recharge anyway, and one of the cool things about plasma repeater is it does naturally recharge on its own. You switch to your plasma pistol because you're going into the point and you're going into a melee fight. You throw your grenades and just start spamming your plasma pistol shots. Like, you do a decent job here. Like, you no-shield this guy. Cloud is probably going to finish that guy. Okay, these both guys get dealt with pretty decently, pretty quickly. But you take an unnecessary death here. Okay, so if you're going to go Needler, you really need to play forward more, because Needler is not rewarded for sitting back too far, contrary to popular belief. I wish you'd have just picked up that plasma repeater. There's no reason not to pick up a secondary weapon. This is a pretty easy pick for you. Just go camo and jump up on the rock. You can't let that guy live there. That guy is going to cause problems for us. And you guys keep trying to pick up this goddamn needle rifle. It's not yours! And so, like, here's where we see some of the issues that I'm doing come up. Like, I should not be over here. I am way overcommitted because I sensed that the enemy team was over here and the middle team is not reacting to it. Like, I don't know what you're looking for right now. You are not working on information. You are waiting for information. Maybe you think you're an alpha team and you're not. You're a middle team player. We need to back up a little bit because there's a lot of, like, the biggest fundamental thing wrong with your gameplay right now is you're just vastly out of position and just waiting for people to show up. You want to be proactive. Arthur as God is used to playing at this point because he knew where to position to not get needled by my initial approach. But thankfully Monster was here. I was probably going to win the 1v1 overall. Let's get the monsters here. I did not pick up his AR. Probably because I'm flustered about Monster being way over here and I know we're overcommitted. And I'm concerned because I sense the pressure is off, so I'm shifting to be concerned about things middle didn't do. Like, and that's the thing, like, they were already past us. I'm like shifting the catch to middle team. Middle team's already through. I still don't have a secondary. God damn it. I'm trying to reset from my position. It does not seem that they are coming this way, which has me concerned about them mass spawning in the cave, because people have not been calling out their spawns yet, so we don't know exactly where the fuck they are. Alright, that's around the time Morrow gets killed. And this is a huge overcommit on my part. I should not be doing this. I wish I'd have just punched that guy, because that guy was no shields and now he's running away with that needle rifle. He's going to end up on top of the cave. That's a greedy play by him. If they had lost this game to us, that would have been that guy's fault. Monster tells me there's a guy back here. This is a pretty good catch on our part because we can't let this guy spawn his teammate back here. And they end up pulling off that play later to win. That's a real bummer. But I am a bit flustered now because I have not sensed the middle team where they should be. And I am basically rotating to do the middle team's job. And I have actively yelled at you guys about doing that. That was really good, Needles. It's been a while since I've seen that. You guys should pay attention to the way I track this here. Because I know the Needles will continue as long as I hold in the right direction. So you should go watch this. I see Arthur as God, and I respect him because he seems to be one of the leaders of this little crew we keep running into. I continue to look at the point to make sure that the Needles finished their job. I don't really want to needle this guy because I think I saw him get punched. He didn't get punched, so I start shooting at him again. This guy going into the point. That's just partially a lucky nade, but also part of just knowing where people are going to go. I threw my nade intentionally there because I knew I was going to die because I was pushed out, and I did not want the enemy to have it. But it looks like our guys are cleaning it up pretty well. Okay. I knew I had just killed that guy, so I'm glad to see him fall again. This isn't chased by me. I'm going to break off because I know they're going into the cave.
One minute remaining.
I'll waste some shots there. And now I'm overcommitted. This is my fault. And let's talk about... We'll go back and watch the guys who end up being in here. Just have to get in the point. That's it. Alright, so let's go back a little bit and see what Arthur is. Where Arthur as God was.
1 minute.
Arthur is God. Okay. Oh, it's too far. It's about a minute left when he does that. So. Oh, he got spawned by a teammate. See, this is the shit that we don't recommend. An alpha player walking all the way around the map to do the Bravo push. It's expensive. Okay, his partner ends up with that needle rifle. They might have been down a person. Oh, that's when I killed him with those needles. Yeah, you can see what it looks like from his perspective. Oh, damn it.
Fast, brothers. Do not let the humans pass.
Hello, Cheeseball. We have some people who think they're the #1 team in Invasion now. It's time to reassemble the squad so we can show them that they're not. Yeah. They were down a person and they get this on us. Okay, so in real time for this guy, he thinks he can just make a break for it and threaten the point. I don't understand what he thinks he's going to accomplish here other than just getting time. We're just gonna perform a montage and you'll be fine. Okay, now they're consistent spawning over here. This is when things become a little bit of a problem. It's a real bummer because we finally killed both of them and forced them to reset. And I don't really process that Arthur is on our side. Monster is now looking only to the right, which is fine. Like, I've been over there and stressed about it, and he can see me. But I'm not where I'm supposed to be. So Arthur gets way up here. And he shouldn't get up here uncalled out. He fucked up that grenade, but... Once again, guys, you guys got to get into the points. You guys let them have so much time. I need to reset. I don't reset after a whole alpha push. Alpha's at 7. Bravo's at 13. Where am I? Let's talk about Sarge. Sarge is leaning too hard to the right, and I should know better than this.
30 seconds remaining.
These guys are about to win because of my play. Alright, let's go back to Arthur Scott so you guys can see how well they pulled this off, because I think it might just be... Because there was another guy on the road, I think? Did that guy die? Maybe he died. Okay. So this is pretty clever. They don't shoot Monster because they know they don't have any help. Monster knows they're there, so they react to that. He knows the jumps. He comes over the top. He gets called out. And now there's 2 of them back here? Oh wow, 2 guys do this? Oh, there's a bunch of them. Cloud doesn't live, and then we lose. But where did those other guys come from? So I saw Arthur and his friend. Right, Sidestep Hacks just died. He's Hack. These guys are fucking off because they think it's over. General Luigi just dies. Sleazy is here, so who all is involved in this? Oh wait, it takes a second. Alright, let's just cycle until I see who's up front. Alright, so let's see what Luigi does. Aha, this is what I mean about positioning. This guy is going to get massive penetration. He's drawing too much aggro from too many people. He flips into the lane I should be covering, and I'm not there. So this doesn't get slopped or slowed down by me at all. Now we got 3 people in the right lane that we know nothing about. He gets his teammate in play, so now there's 4 of them. Oh, he got that crouch jump. That's a very difficult jump to get. I get punched in the back, and then we just straight up lose it. And it's a real bummer. A lot of that is on me. Because I got concerned about Morrow and Cloud's positioning overall, I end up like basically playing over here. Vaguely. Concerned about over here. And I didn't just fucking do my job. Like if I'm doing my fucking job and I just tell other people what to do, those guys get seen. I'm probably pushed way down here. I probably kill Arthur and his friend on spawn at least once. And I'm contesting their lane. But I don't. And so we lose. Do we want to talk more about this game? I guess we can. There's a lot of freakout that happens here, but there's a lot we can talk about here that's worth talking about. Okay. Looks like I am doing a Bravo team play again. I think I am just positioning relative to who might be spawning. See, this is why I don't like fucking going for overcharge shots, guys. It's not good when they know you're coming. It's just bad. Monster ends up not finishing this guy for some reason. These guys end up getting a very long live on us. People are throwing grenades inappropriately. So we'll talk about this real quick. Because Monster likes really micro commentary on minute-to-minute decision making. Let's talk about this decision right here. Okay, so this is just him missing. Okay, he has 2 grenades. He throws a grenade here, terrible. He throws a second grenade there, terrible. Both of those grenades. You come right here. You throw the grenades at this guy. This guy is winning the whole tier. Does he have armor lock too? See? You gotta respect these guys. These guys are not a bunch of stupid asses who think they should just headshot everything. Arthur must have spawned on his teammate with the right kit. And they have rockets to cover now. That was a good almost win, Monster. I like it. They just went in a straight push. It's a real bummer. Man, he's living so long off of armor lock. That's really impressive. Alright. People are like, alright, how you... For obvious reasons. As a note, there is a focus rifle that spawns right here, which you should employ to this situation. There's also a plasma launcher, which is pretty sure it's available at tier 2. Let's back up. Yep, this is all during... Oh, fuck. Oh! Not available during tier 2. Oh wait, this is tier 1.
30 seconds
Son of
remaining.
a bitch.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, this guy gets spawned over here too. Oh man, that guy gets the back smack on me. Wow, in terms of little things that we should talk about, like that guy spawning in a flank means he is an available spawn that should not have occurred. And that's a real bummer for some of us. Oh. That's rough. Yeah, this guy just clearly desperately wants this thing. And it takes 2 minutes to spawn. It spawns at the first 2-minute interval that has occurred in the game. Okay, so it looks like they got all the stuffs. There's not a lot to talk about here at Tier 3. Tier 3 is really difficult to talk about because you can't really transition effectively into Tier 3 defense. Not really having a strong grasp of how Tier 1 defense... Oh man, this guy no-scopes the shit out of me. I got perfectly baited. That was good. This guy does a good job walking core. They get a decent drop. That's a really good drop, honestly. I really hate that the modern connection makes core juggling possible, because it wasn't in the olden days. We don't have weaponry to do much about this.
1 minute remaining.
Ooh, that's a good clean by the Banshee player. I do respect that Arthur is God and his friends are playing for objective. That is nice to see. A lot of the yielding guys who thought they were the shit. Did not do the objective. There was no middle team moving up the middle, because I thought that guy was going to get cleaned, because oftentimes when that guy backs down from us, he ends up backing into the middle team's line of fire, so that was a bit of a bummer for me. I'm expecting to get grenaded. I tried to bounce that properly around the corner, it didn't go. I failed there too. I seem a bit flustered. Monster died, so I have to live. See, now our middle team's like over here on the corner. And I gotta go practice that jump after this, because I need to be able to make that jump again. Like 3 of us just got cleared here because it's too obvious. But Oh shit. As a note, there are 1, 2, 3. It's even. That's a huge loss for us. Okay, looks like part of why we get lucky on the Bravo side is the bad players run that side. Sorry to MC and Voodoo. That's a name I haven't seen in a while. I actually saw him a bunch of times during Halo 5. Oh, you were there for some of that. You ran into him in Warzone. You gotta learn to take cover, kids. You gotta crouch near the pipes. This is a little bit frustrating in the sense of there's just literally no pressure existing in the middle for a lot of this, and I'm gonna have to go watch for that because these guys should not be on that rock uncontested like that. Looks like finally something is starting to happen. Oh god, Cloud got killed. Reload while you're in cover. Nice. Oh my god, a second one immediately. I couldn't duck there. That was frustrating. I wish Monster had backed down and not thrown this grenade because it gives this guy time to reset. Like if Monster doesn't throw that grenade and backs down briefly, I am here to help him in this fight instead of cleaning it up. Wow, that guy is vindictive. That guy chased me down. Chased Monster down because I shot him in the head. Like, there's 3 guys on fucking rocks here. Where is our middle pressure? 3 guys are looking right, staring at me and Monster. It's terrible. Okay. Finally, some free fucking movement. I think he just betrayed his teammate. Wait, let's back that up. So he throws this grenade. Oh, hoo, hoo. He does. That's funny.
30 seconds remaining. Killjoy.
Killing Arthur felt really useful because he's pretty solid. I definitely almost made one of our people here. I like that they played for the objective. Like, I do. Oh wow, that's a good set of grenades. I do not hate those guys. They're a little bit annoying because they're playing against us a lot, but I like that they play for objective. Okay. Oh, did we back up way too far? Again. God damn it. Ugh, I don't feel like pushing that far back, but I guess we have to. Okay. We need to spread out a little bit. So that's one of the really frustrating things. If you get people on top of there, it's hard to defend the core because there's the rockets from that angle. Oh man, monsters getting picked apart from the roof. That's rough. Yep, they got our Banshee. Black Knight was very good at making sure we never lost our Banshee. Did not matter what team he was on, that was his job. Okay, so let's talk about some stuff. Alright, let's talk about middle team. Okay, so Voodoo and MC are going to do their job. I don't think the guys over there are that good, so I don't really want to talk much. Let's talk about Cloud and Morrow. Let's talk about Cloud. We watched some Morrow gameplay before. Alright, so Cloud clearly doesn't know which way he wants to go, but he knows he doesn't like going up the middle. And he sees people getting shot, so he gets funneled almost immediately, because he and Morrow are moving slow. They don't dash forward out of spawn the way I have been urging people to. Cloud comes over here. Cloud likes to work with teammates. I don't blame him. I don't really like these grenades. They're kind of wishful grenades. That's what I like to call them. Grenades you throw and you wish something will happen. I wish he had spawned slower. I don't know if Morrow ever spawns on him. Morrow not choosing to spawn on him is kind of a bummer after he first got discouraged, because Cloud has the potential to live long enough here to salvage some of this push pressure. Like if Morrow spawns here, we might have killed Arthur without getting cleaned up. We might have a really interesting battle occurring here in a second with Morrow's presence. Okay, so the two of them go back to the middle. I must have said something. It looks like they're trying to go that way now. Oh my goodness, going through middle is so difficult when you're doing this shit. Okay, this is a good live. A little bit hesitant on it. As soon as they spawned, I wish they'd have moved, because the enemy now has time to react to them. Oh, this is a little bit of a fucking tunnel vision play, Cloud. I don't like this particular play. I'll talk about this a little bit, because Cloud's normally really, really good. And so it's not like, oh, what are you going to say about Cloud? He's just really fucking good. He doesn't help Morrow here. Morrow's clearly fighting this guy on the left. And then there's a guy who pops up on his radar. He knew this guy was weak and went for a kill here, which was super greed. And I wish he'd have just fought the other guy who popped up on the radar with Morrow to fight for the positioning. Like, the guy who runs away from the point is losing. You're on offense. Don't chase that guy down out of the point just to get a kill. Force him to come back to you and rely on your team shot, because now you're forced to reset. Like, we got a little bit of points from it. We got some pressure, and I think it's going to pay off, because I think MC and Voodoo are going to get some movement. But it's just not that good, if we're being honest. This is brutal. Lots of needle rifles getting up. I like the opening shots there. I like the pressure on the Alpha needle rifle. Bravo cave needle rifle is super annoying. There is a play that occurs every now and then when we send a middle person up the side of the rock to deal with him. Because this angle is painful. Oh, look at Cloud figuring out stuff I didn't know was in game. I really like this live. I really like that he appreciates how the spawn system works, and I love that he spawns Morrow in here. I like the pre-nade on the hill. I like that Sleetsy gets punished for running away from the point. He sacrifices a lot of time for a play that amounts to nothing. Okay. Let's go back up a little bit, and let's see what Morrow did during that final push, because it's kind of a big deal. I like this live, but it's a bit slow. One of the big things that we got to work on with your gameplay, Morrow, is we got to find ways for you to confidently know what the fuck is happening. Because Because there's a huge level of uncertainty in your gameplay all the time that is super stressful to watch. Oh, this is the part where Cloud doesn't help you with this guy. That's a... Oh, okay, you got disoriented too. That's a double loss. Oh no! Voodoo did not see who that guy was, or MC didn't see who that guy was. Oh, that's rough. I wish you were sprinting more. Like, not sprinting is pseudo-stealthy. These guys know where you are and where you're coming from. And so there's a huge part of this that just really involves, like, coordinating a kill with Cloud. Hello, Big Spend TV. Hello, Monster.
1 minute remaining.
I talked a little bit about the defense part of this and some of the mistakes that mostly I made, because I should know better than to make the mistakes I made. I am a huge reason why their final push works. It's a real bummer. I feel like if I had been where I was supposed to be, their final push doesn't work. And then we win. And then we get to feel really good about ourselves.
30 seconds remaining.
I wish you'd have just picked up that plasma pistol when you were looking around. There's a lot of thinking that clearly happens in your gameplay. I can see you stopping to think about plays, and it ends up working out poorly sometimes. Ah, god damn it, we're too far back. Oh, god damn it, we're too far ahead. Oh, god, theater remains garbage.
Core stolen. Core dropped. Suicide. Core
Oh, Cloud.
Core stolen. Core dropped. Core stolen. Core dropped.
You gotta get a dedicated jetpack pair to take out the Banshee. Because they gotta drain it. And then they gotta hijack it or nade it out of the air. And that's difficult to do when they get their sniper up too. Okay, round over. Let's talk about what the Bravo team did now. Let's watch MC. I love it. You see how both of them sprinted out of spawn? Fantastic. Wait a minute. Where the fuck are you going, Voodoo? It's too early for that. Ugh. Oh, this is too aggressive, MC. Okay, let's back up slightly. Hopefully I can back up just slightly. Don't back up too far. Don't... Oh, damn it. I do like the jump to get up the rock to kill the needle rifle that's up there. The biggest problem with trying to make that play is it is very difficult to do while the alpha needle rifles have freedom to move around. Part of why it may have felt successful for you was Monster and I have created enough of a set of consternation for them that they weren't looking right to see you. But I'll show you the angle that you're jumping up at, and I'll show you why it isn't going to work consistently. It is a play that I like, but what happens when you do it is you basically have to jump right around here-ish, and you end up sprint jumping up this wall. The problem is all the transitions up here are heavily exposed to the alpha needle rifle and the middle row people, because you have to run up this direction. And even as you start to get here, the needle rifle that we position can see you. So it's a super difficult and really, really long approach. And so it ends up throwing off your timing, because I had explicitly told you as a pair, one of you goes into the cave, one of you goes onto the ledge, and the two of you are supposed to be working together. So what happens then is when you come this direction and you're trying to do this thing, so first you gotta sprint jump up it. You're just basically out of play, and the timing is now wrong. You're not even where you're supposed to be, because the guy above you, MC starts getting shot at. This guy is in front of you. I wish you jumped out sooner to shoot this guy, but you need to back off. Like, as soon as it was clear MC was gonna die, you need to back off. There's no need to chase this guy. I really don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, because that guy is extraneous. Your first problem was this motherfucker. That's who you needed to remove first, because this is the person who's going to keep you from getting points. You remove his support, so then you can just turn around and run up this and kill this guy. This guy, oh hey, did he die? Oh, no, he's just fucking herp-derping around. Okay. Just get in the cave, just get into the cave. Oh hey, I love when people do what I tell them to do on the phone. This is really aggressive. There's no need to fight that guy outside. This is actually okay though, like there's 3 guys fighting you. This is technically a win for the party. Just switch, MC, god damn it! Oh my god, you get so fucking lucky here. That guy's above you. Oh man, you guys are totally out of sync. That's really sad. Like, that's one of the biggest... Ooh, good grenades. Good grenades. This is the problem with the lack of coordination that you and MC have, because you're doing a completely separate thing from him. Like, it might benefit him, but it's occurring separate from him. It doesn't look like he's in on it, because he's not moving relative to it. Oh my god. I like how you guys are basically finally working together by just kind of going in opposite directions. Ugh. I need to sprint for that. Ooh. You both weren't working on that one. Oh, there's a lot of people here, though. This is okay, though. Like, overall, like, I'm not happy about you and MC being constantly split from each other. But you guys are at least maintaining the right pressure we want to see. Eventually, this will pay off. I keep thinking this guy's name is Akron. I keep thinking about that film. MC is not used to moving from this direction because he's not good at estimating how high or low people are. That's a good win. It's just a real bummer. I just really want you guys to have a team kill, and it really hasn't occurred yet. And it's super sad. Oh man, that's fucking aggravating.
1 minute remaining.
Like, I really want you to stop doing this and just help MC. Oh my god. See? Just use the AR, Chris. Just poop on people. I like how you guys basically get independent wins in the game now. This is actually really good. Sprint, Chris, sprint! This is fantastic. This is what I want to see. Double pressure. And people spawning way on the other side of the map, so they have to fight you here. This is good stuff.
10 seconds remaining.
These guys end up getting control of our weapons and spawns, which is a real frustration down the road. I wish you guys had turned around and deployed the Warthog when you realized where you spawned. Like, you guys spawned so far back, you guys could have just deployed the Warthog. Like, it's up. Let's go back 20 seconds. It's up. Please don't take me too far back. Damn it! I am taken too far back. Damn.
1 minute remaining.
This is what happens too, like, because you guys are out of sync and they're not talking about like your Bravo job, you don't feel like the Bravo team. You end up missing out on some of the potential Bravo things you can do. It's like, it's a little bit weird because like you guys end up being useful, but like here's the point where it's like, we take this, you both should be like, oh shit, the Hogs, we're the Bravo team. We're the Bravo team. So let's play 1, 3 seconds in. The Warthog is up. You could have the Warthog in play. Let's see what we encounter instead. Oh shit, the Warthog spawned. That means that was a 30-minute increment. 30-second increment. Okay, none of that spawned. Shotgun hasn't spawned. Alright. And so like this is super slow. Like all this running around. Oh wait, there's a bunch of them alive. Never mind. Oh, this is actually valuable. Okay, but let's talk about these Spartans. Let's talk about this nonsense then. How far back can I get away with? Nope. Damn it. I guess we'll watch it from clouds when we pick up there. I gotta find a marker before I back up. I will say this much, Voodoo. I do value sometimes sending a person up that rock. I think it's just something we have the middle team do when we're that pressed.
1 minute remaining.
Because you need a distraction to keep that guy from looking at you. So like if the Bravo team is still living underneath him and be like, oh, we're gonna fucking do something. He's paying attention to the Bravo team underneath him. He's not paying attention to you coming up the side of the cliff. Alright, let's see how many of them lived. Sleazy didn't. Arthur lived. Damn it. And Hax lived. Both of these guys are annoying and they lived. You guys are gonna kill this one. Luigi did not live. Archelon is retreating. So Arthur and his homie end up living. Arthur dies, but did Hax live? Hax did live. Hax is explicitly trying to live back here now. This is when the Warthog feels really good. Like you come up on here when everybody's engaged in like a shootout, you clear this shit up real quick. You feel really fucking strong. There's 4 of them up here now. 4 of you would have been a lot. I gotta be honest. 4 people is a lot of motherfuckers to have to deal with. I don't think the Warthog would have been able to take all 4 of them. But the pressure is real. Oh god, and now they have our Warthog? Oh, right, because I told you guys to run it. But you guys ran it late into a push. Okay, so let's talk about that. Where do you run the Warthog, Sarge? When you know there's a bunch of fucking enemies near our fucking bullshit. So, first you slow play around this rock. Because you got cover here. You duck in the corners. That way if you get drained, you duck behind a rock. And then they have to chase you to throw stickies. And they're always bad. Otherwise, you drive directly up the road. And you come from this direction. You come behind those mofos. Because they're always hiding at our fucking sniper rifle anyway. So, you come from this direction. I think I'm going to end up shooting this guy. This is very annoying. These guys live for way too long in our shit. We're deeply uncoordinated about it. This is one of the big problems with Tier 2 Spire that I've always had.
1 minute remaining.
I have never liked that the elites could do this so easily. Okay, we're not going to really cap this core. I don't want to talk a whole lot about it. Oh my goodness, I like that pathing though! Let's watch that in real time. Oh, it's so nice seeing fresh people enter the game. Oh, I love that. That's really good. A lot of people aren't going to look here, so you'd have a chance to pull off a bunch of shit.
Core dropped. Core stolen.
Yeah, they stole our Falcon.
Core dropped.
And if he dies, he can potentially throw them into the lift where they can be recovered. He's really good.
Core stolen. Core dropped.
One of the things you guys have got to do when we are in a situation like this, you guys have got to learn to spawn pro pipes. Like, armor lock is not going to save you here.
Core taken.
And you're not even using it. Armor lock. Damn it!
Core dropped.
You need a pro pipe. Pro pipe gets them out of the air. And the pro pipe does consistent damage to the vehicle too. So it all adds up. Okay, what you want to do next time when you're making this run with Voodoo, because they have a bunch of vehicles out, you want to run into the spire and then just come up this way. That way, if MC dies and he spawns on you, you'll be able to be in play down here. It's a good use of sprint when you're coming from the Bravo spawn. The other thing that's honestly valuable right now, believe it or not, is actively running the Warthog. The Warthog can beat the Falcon, or at least damage it enough to pull it out of their hands. And the Warthog can damage the Banshee, which can help the rest of us take it down. And that would have also freed us up a little bit. Like when we say you're the vehicle team, like I don't want you to lose that. I want you to lean into it. Like it's not everybody's thing that they do. Yeah, because you're just super exposed here. Like they're gonna see you and they're just gonna fucking murder you. This is desperate. I don't like this play. Live! Like there's a lot to panic about. But there's not a lot we can do if we're dead. Like at the very least, like if you live in Spire,
Core taken.
as soon as it's clear they're gonna reset the fucking core, you can just lift back up. Or you can preemptively lift. There's a lot of options. Well, that must be me.
Core dropped.
You're backing up during a reload. You need to position forward. I'm not sure what you're looking for. You should be shooting the Banshee. When in doubt, shoot the Banshee. Oh, MC's talking to you. Okay, never mind. We're running Warthog. Okay, MC, if you're gonna run the Warthog against the Banshee, don't drive it like it's fucking Valhalla. He can't drive him against the enemy spawners and have him fight the vehicle. You also need to back up from the Banshee while you're fighting it. It was bad plays. Bad plays, MC. Alright, let's go to MC's perspective so I can judge him more harshly. Oh shit, are we back in tier 2? Motherfucker.
Core taken. Core dropped.
Okay. No, I don't want to be on Arthur's perspective. Okay, let's talk about Sarge. Let's talk about how you use Pro Pipe.
Core taken.
That's how you use Pro Pipe. Damn it.
Core dropped.
He did not land conveniently for me, and then I got rocketed. But sometimes just Pro Piping the... Oh, I knew you were going to do that, you motherfucker. That's why you move quickly out of your spawns. Oh man, I wanted them to fall into the ground so bad.
Taken. Double kill.
Oh hey, they did.
Core dropped.
That's why you spawn the Pro Pipe. For those of you who are wondering why I keep saying spawn the Pro Pipe, that's why you spawn the Pro Pipe. If you time it appropriately, you can drain the Banshee and the Falcon so that they fall off the map. And then you feel like a hero.
Core dropped.
Ugh, I'm just gonna lose here. Yes! Look at that EMP assist. Ugh, another goddamn Banshee. Oh wait, there's MC. Let's go judge MC. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna pick up Voodoo. You wanna fight a Banshee, there's a lot to do. Go left. Immediately. There's too much to worry about. See? You're going right. That's the mistake. If you go left, when you see these guys, if your instinctive reaction is, shit, I need to get away from them, because Voodoo is focused on the Banshee, you spin left and come back around. You do need to focus the Banshee. We can't get shit all done while the Banshee is up. But instead, you're going to go this way. And you're going to get blasted. You get a decent splatter, then you cut back the wrong way. Like, just drive all the way around the spire. This cutback is going to kill you. Because you want Merlin to fight Voodoo. You want Voodoo to fight this guy, but Voodoo can't fight him while there's people shooting at you too. And there were other weapons and stickies in play. It's too dangerous. Pick one thing and focus on that. But hey!
Core reset.
Okay, Voodoo, other thing. Because of the positioning of the Falcon, you want to be in the right side turret. Because of the positioning and the angles. A lot of the times the Falcon's going to hover near the left side of the map, and so you want to be on the right side of the Falcon. As you'll notice, as this was happening in the fight MC and you're in now. You'll get better at shooting Banshee, but this is all it does. This is your job. Just feather the trigger at it the whole time. Pressure, like this is fine. Like the Banshee's out of play. The whole time the Banshee's doing this, it's out of play. Yeah, that's fine. Like it's out of play though. Like the flipping Banshee is out of play.
Game.
Okay, that's enough Aspire for the night. Oh wait, that's not enough Spire. We're gonna finish talking about Spire while we're here. So we're going to talk about what Spire looks like when people are playing their jobs and you're playing against a couple of scrubs. loadout consideration is a big deal, and I can't stress this enough. Pro pipe is very good. People should use it more. Okay, so we're going to talk about a good Spire game next. Because things got a little bit better after we finally got out of the rotation with those guys. Because people had settled in a bit. I'd explained a couple of things to Cloud. We were communicating a little bit better. I had kind of settled down a bit.
You have any appointments tomorrow?
Hold fast, brothers. Do not let the humans pass.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, this looks like a double skunk. Well, not a double skunk. A fast cap and a skunk. Okay, I got middle team with Cloud. Let's talk about middle team then, since I was playing middle team before as an alpha spawner. It's so straightforward. You go to the middle. You find people. You kill him like that was a middle person. It's okay for me to hunt him down. People are really bad at using their radar, so you get away with a lot. I'm glad somebody killed him. I did not want to burn more ammo on that guy. Okay, Mario is finally doing what he wants to do. I feel like that's one of the big things we got to do for Mario. We have to give Mario like a huge field of vision so he can see the information, because he's not really good at receiving it. He's good at delivering it, I think. Got to find ways to work with people's... Oh, that's just sad. That guy did not even realize he hit me with a grenade, and I got an easy back smack for that. These guys are not very good. This is actually kind of sad to watch now. We just spent like an hour watching really solid players play. And now we're like all the way in these guys' fucking spawns. Like, this is a little over aggressive, but it's okay because we're fighting the squad we're supposed to be fighting. You guys clean that up quickly, there's no need to panic. I almost always activate my camo in a CQC fight just for the AR jamming ability. I'm sorry, the radar, not the AR jamming. The guy is on the left. I missed him. Alright, we're a little overextended. We need to back off. Or deal with these guys first. This is okay. Like, I don't really get bothered by kills like this. Are you talking about the Bravo side, Voodoo, or the middle side? Did you guys see that? I keep telling you, that's how you fucking fight people in this game. Let's watch it again. Pew 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 pew. I actually hit a shot or two on him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop.
Alpha under attack.
I thought that guy was weak. I'm like... Even though my shields were low, you see me getting into the point? Because I knew I was going to get some of the shields back in the recharge. Good stuff. Okay, these guys are basically demoralized at this point. I think we can afford to back up here in a second.
Remaining.
That was cute of me to hug the wall of the rock like that. This is me being a little bit greedy. I know there's like 3 guys hiding right here. I thought they were gonna push around the corner. I was wrong. I did hit one of them with that grenade. I wish I had just shot that guy. That guy was weak.
30 seconds remaining.
Like, this is really strong aggression though. Like, this is how you want to see shit go down for it. Like, that aggression we have where those guys don't feel like they can even make it out of their spawns, that's really strong.
Excellent work, brothers.
Like, I watch it happen to you guys. Like, 2 or 3 bad lives in a row and you guys just completely deflate sometimes.
Stop the humans here. Do not.
Alright, well, since you're here, I'll watch your gameplay and we'll talk about stuff. Okay. Alright, so this is the thing I've been talking about all night that I wish you guys would just call out. Like, you guys both get the alpha spawn, and like one of you should just go for needle rifle. Maybe it should be Morrow because he's not really good at not being able to see the whole map all the time. But you want to go into the pipes. Whenever you spawn here, you see those pipes, you see that little antenna sticking out, you see those pipes up there, you see that little waterfall, you go left. You yell at your partner. If you hear someone next, you go get their needle rifle. And then you come over here. And then you just sit here. And you kill people. Like all these guys. Easy kills. Let's see where you end up.
Stop the humans. They must not break through.
Like, sometimes, like, you gotta just accept your role as support sometimes. Because some people are just not good at doing it. You can't tell someone, support me! Because they're just so petty. People are unbelievably petty. Okay, so here's the problem. Morrow has the pipes kit. Morrow, I just said you should tell Morrow to go up top. Morrow has the pipes kit. Like, you guys spend all this fucking time turning around to ogle each other. You have the needler, he doesn't. Morrow, you go to the pipes. Because that's where the needler belongs. I rescind my previous statement. Like, ooh, what you got there? Ooh, that's a nice needler you have. Ugh. So stupid. So you want to roll over here. Since you have the elite kit, you want to hump your ass twice over here. Pick up this. Who has it? Okay, that better be Morrow. Okay, you pick up this bad boy, and you get up on this rock, and then you play defense. That's it. You get the most amazing field of view in the game. Look at it. You can see the alpha spawn, you can see the middle spawn, you can see some of the Bravo spawn as they come running out, you can see both of the other needler rifles. You are a monster up here. Okay, let's keep going. See, this is the shit that you guys do a lot that pisses me off. Like, you guys are just standing here, like, looking around, back and forth. You're looking at rocks. Where are the enemies coming from? You guys don't know. Like, you guys are always waiting for other people to tell you what the fuck is going on. And, like, it's, like, I talk about this in film, but, like, all of you have this problem. Like, half the team or more is waiting for someone else to tell them what the hell is going on. So everyone's a dumbass because nobody knows what's happening. See, from here you just want to stay in the pipes. Like, your instinctive reaction to always back up to the point, bad! I don't know where you're going. Like, this whole movement of yours, you... Oh, okay. See, this is bad communication because Mario has it. And it's not going to respawn for, I think, 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds? It's 30 seconds. So it just respawned. Only one of you on Alpha has the needle rifle. The other one is playing support. So you are way back here looking for a weapon to be useful. It's a minute into the tier. Like, we have burned 25% of the time. Okay, see, I don't like this either. See, when you come down here with a needle rifle, if you potentially lose this in pipes, you give them a needle rifle. I never give them anything. I never have grenades, and I have like an empty needler. So they get nothing from me, except maybe some extra AR ammo that I took from one of them. And like, you're way back here. This is a middle anchor spot. Like, oh yeah, sure. Like, anybody comes through the junkyard, we're good. But you're making the same mistake I did. The entirety of the Alpha Road is exposed. Like, I think this is me right now fighting this guy. Oh, it's not. It's a Cloud. It's Cloud! Cloud's fighting this guy! Like, we're middle people. You're standing next to fusion coils. Switch back. Okay. See? You didn't reload and you helped kill a guy right there. Good job. But you keep backing up. This is the shit that pisses me off. You gotta be forward. Like, your goal on defense is to always be as forward as safely possible so you can get back in case somebody gets through. You don't want to let them get this far. You want to kill them all the way back there. You want them demoralized back there. Fighting them at the point means you lose the whole game in one fight. Fighting them down here means you have 2 fights before we're losing the game. Because they have to kill you here, you respawn here, and then they have to kill you here. There's 2 fights they have to beat you in then. You always lose in one single fight because you're so far back. It was the same attitude for... It's like the same mentality. Like, you have to play all the squads in Invasion simultaneously. So, like, in Warzone, anytime you were being forced to fight a bunch of people, that was a failure of everyone else. In Invasion, you don't want to be fighting the defense fight. You want to be fighting the assault or containment fight. I'm not even sure what happens to your awareness here. What the fuck happens to you? Ah, oh, god damn it. I don't care. Alright, let's talk about Bravo. We had Bravo. I think MC and Monster had Bravo. Ugh, that's good for us. The shots that these two can put down, it's very good. MC is being a little overcautious. He should just be using his radar and listening to Spartans breathing. Let's see how far back we can go.
Hold fast, brothers. Do not let the humans pass.
I don't know which part's a failure. It's just usually positioning stuff. Like, that's usually like the biggest thing. And like, it's really in the understanding. So like, part of what happens for me and part of why I have map sense TM is I know where people are. Like, so one of the things that happens, like things that I can pick up. Like, here's the deductive, this is where deductive reasoning is really strong. Is if I hear you and Morrow go, okay, we're the Alphas team, and then I see Morrow's getting kills with a headshot, there is only one way he's doing that. And it's the needle rifle. So I presume you are on the Alpha Road. So when you are talking about anything you're seeing, I envision you seeing it from this location, because this is where the alpha partner spends the bulk of their game. They're either here or they're here. So that is now like the localization of your call out. So like if like you live in Eastern time zone, correct? So like whenever you tell me I'm going to do something for 10, I instinctively mark back an hour for myself because I know you live on the East Coast. So I do the same thing in Halo when you guys make callouts. I try to think about where your callout is coming from, and that allows me to make preemptive calls based on that information, which is why I need to know what squads people are on and where they are located, because now I have some semblance of where your callouts are coming from. So I expect Morrow to be here, looking around. I expect you to be here, looking around, fighting people, being cool. And then MC and Monster I expect to be between either this location or right here. And then when they'll usually say something like, okay, I'm going up top. All right. So I'll know MC should be up here the whole time, and Monster will be up here. Like, you even heard that in the middle of the game. Like, Monster goes, MC, swap with me. I'm like, yeah, you guys can just say switch, because my brain instinctively picks up on, okay, cool, the Bravo Needler rifles are in transition. That is a vulnerable point in the setup because they are in transition. I will flex briefly to make sure that nothing goes wrong during their transition. And I know all of that. So now I can feel what is happening on the map based on who's alive, who's dead, and what people are saying. You gotta blow those up, Chris. That's funny. I wish you just blown them up in the first place. Alright, MC, keep your needle rifle out. When you're doing the needle rifle job, keep it up. No, see, this is where team shot matters more. I wish he'd just keep his needle rifle out. That's a lucky grenade because the guy's bad. That grenade does not work on good people. Don't waste your grenades like that. Take it easy. I'll probably upload this tomorrow. Heads up, Chris. Monster overextended.
Bravo under attack.
That's an easy cleanup. And that's great, like, MC calls it out, Monster reset back, and you go, okay. So one of the things I really need you guys to do, Monster, if you're still here, make a note of this for MC. Do not pick up new needler rifle ammo until yours is so low that you will empty it. Because this needler rifle is not going to despawn, and I believe only has like somewhere between 7 and 14 shots in it now. Which means if he dies, he's picking up a shit needle rifle. I don't like the fall here. It's way too exposed. One of the other reasons why I'm saying keep your needler rifle out is needle rifle team shot does generate super combines, so if you're both firing needle rifles, they will blow up. I gotta tell you, the names of all the weapons in Reach are just so long.
Alpha under attack.
One of the things I want to see from Bravo teams more often is whenever Alpha is under attack is immediate vigilance on the cave sprint. Don't let those fuckers TikTok us by getting through. Okay, let's jump past this now. Alright, let's talk about offense.
Take the access points to knock down those barriers.
Okay, so we get a really cool moment with Cloud here that I actually might clip. So we're coming through here. This is the path I like to take a lot as a middle spawner because it gives me some protection. I heard MC and Monster talking a bunch about this, so I look in this direction. You get the kill, but Cloud is telling me there's a problem, so I switch to my AR right away. And we come back and Cloud gets a nice headshot on this guy. I realize this guy's above me. I put some shots on him and back down. We get a good live. Looks like that guy was forced to back off and got killed. That is a really strong spot to sit when you realize there's a lot of people in the point. You can just sit right here by this tree, because you can catch this guy as they come around the corner and back him up, and you can shoot the middle's team's respawn in the flank. So it feels really good. Oh, that was me being greedy. I saw him throw the grenade and I still moved for the fucking headshot. Terrible, Sarge. Alright, I think they start to have people like quit or some shit. I guess we'll talk about middle spawn. Middle spawn is a really annoying push because you're coming through the middle of the map. So a lot of the times you spend a great deal of your time Monster, how's the audio quality for the stream this time? I adjusted a bunch of settings. Okay, let's do Boneyard. And then we'll call it a night. So, we're gonna be here for probably another fucking hour knowing me. Make a note for MC. Tell him not to pick up more needler rifle ammo until he's gonna pick up all of it.
Take control of the access points. You will gain entry to the human base.
Oh good, I turned down a bunch of stuff. Oh, okay. It's just my stream quality is terrible. My upload must be going to shit. Some of my video quality went to shit too. Okay, so I got an alpha spawn. And so these are the things that you guys need to do. I was talking about this afterwards. Like, Cloud is really good. That doesn't mean Cloud knows what he's fucking, where he's fucking going. You just tell him where to go. Like, hey, follow me. I'll go first. This guy's gonna drop down because he wants to get kills. I did manage to break his shields there. And I get an assist. And while I'm reloading and resetting, I can get way back up here quickly. I even get some of my health back. I broke that guy's shields, Cloud gets an assist. Now I'm waiting here right out of the way. I thought these guys would respawn and move faster. I kind of jumped into that grenade.
Yes, brother. Now advance upon the human race.
Easy. Ugh. Video quality upload is going to be shit again. That guy drops down. This guy's going to be aggressive because he wants to kill me. See, people do this all the time. You guys got to be better prepared to take advantage of that. I drop down here accidentally, and I get an assist spree. So one of the annoying things about this is you cannot spawn a teammate right here. So you have to move to the hallway. It's super annoying. I'm not sure what is happening there in the game mechanically. A little bit of a bummer that he ends up killing Cloud there. So you gotta come off to the side.
Bring it to the extraction point.
Okay, so this is something I want to watch, because like, it's tier 3, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, we got this. Let me make sure this guy doesn't get a good respawn. Let's get their shit. Let me get these rockets. I'm ready. What's going on? And I did not hear core taken. I'm like, what's happening? And I'm like, shit, is it me? Am I on core duty? Fuck me. So now they're gonna get their rockets back down here. Terrible. Terrible. Let's back up. Let's see what everybody else is doing. Oh, that's too far. Okay. Alright, so Cloud's with me. It's pretty easy. Let's see what Morrow is doing. I think Morrow is with MC this time. See, this is obnoxious. All of you should be... Oh, wait, we lost 2 people right away. God. Oh, God. This is just bad. This is just everybody looking around, trying to get ready for something else to occur. I hate when you guys do this. Or I really want you to stop moving forward when you shoot people. See, this is the point at which we need to have people actively moving to get inside. Like, there's a bunch of people standing around out here now who are like, oh no, the Warthog's gonna come out. You, like, leave that to the... Oh, never mind. Now we're losing. And then people are gonna get splattered by this. Oh, I thought MC's the one who got splattered. Weird. Where's that 319 hook? Okay, MC respawns. That's good. But I really want to see... Oh, well, he had hologram? Lol. See, what I really would have liked to see was him moving aggressively for core. Because we all, like, fucking die here. And it feels so cheap. So you're here. Oh, your plasma pistol was empty. That explains what happened to you. Oh, that's just a late grenade. Okay, let's see what Voodoo's doing. There's just too many of you out here. Okay, I'll show you what the mistake of this fucking tier is. I'll show you. The mistake is the Bravo team not getting our vehicles out. I feel like I gotta make the individual calls for squads at the beginning of like every fucking tier. That's a cute little triple kill. That's a cute little triple kill we do very little with. That's just bad timing on me and Cloud's part. I think Cloud and I needed to be more aggressive on core. Like, we should have grabbed weapons and core and gone. I should have told Cloud take rockets and sniper, and then I should have just gone for fucking core. That Banshee should have gotten hijacked by that person. I wish Voodoo had looked right there. Holy shit, he does not engage in that fight at all. Well, let's go to his perspective. There's a guy on his radar on his right. Oh, I must be yelling about something. Voodoo tends to overcorrect for things I'm talking about.
Core dropped.
Okay, it's forced out a lot more of the rockets. It's just annoying. Like, it's so late. Don't overcorrect. Like, whenever I'm complaining about something, you need to be focused on the next thing. Alright, so let's talk about Bravo Team then. Because it's been a while since I got to talk about Bravo Team on Boneyard in a game that's relatively going well. And it's not easy to talk... It's easy to talk about things when you guys are doing really poorly. And it's like, well, you should do this, you should do that. It's easy to talk about... It's a lot more fun for me to talk about the things you guys make when you get a little... The mistakes you guys make when you're starting to get a little overconfident. That is a great EMP. That EMP is going to back that guy all the way up. I want you to live here, Chris. Oh my goodness, I love this. Yes, I love it! This is a good push. Oh! Switch, 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 switch. Yeah! God damn it. Oh, it's so nice to see you guys playing well. Okay. Oh man, you guys didn't get to see that? Let's go back. Because MC plays really fucking well here and we should talk about it. Ah, damn it.
Capture the access points so that we may enter the human stronghold.
Alright, we're gonna go fast through it because you guys should watch MC's play. Like, this almost looks vintage. Alright, can you guys see right now? Oh my god, this is clearly bad. Are you guys back? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. So this is really good play by MC. Firing out the plasma pistol bolts. We're laying down some damage. That guy gets no shielded. He gets a good overcharge here during his reset. Backs that guy up. Gets a few shots on that guy. Knows better than to die. Moves from where he was sitting so he doesn't get grenaded. Dodges that grenade. Gets back into play. Checks the corners. Jumps in the spot, realizes he doesn't need to be there because someone's there, gets a good kill on this guy, breaks this guy's shield, switches weapons, recharges his shields, comes back around the corner, sees this guy's coming off the spawn, gets shots into both of their backs, finishing off one, and continues to live and deal damage. I love it. Okay, but here's when he starts to make mistakes. Like, this is great. He needs to turn around. Like, he has no fucking ammo. He needs to turn around. Oh my goodness. He needs to turn around because, let's count the seconds. Alright, it's 1:19. Oh, there's the ghost. It spawned 13 seconds after the tier started. I am happy that MC is here in the point, but the middle team could be doing this, and he could have the Wraith moving. Particularly because he was low on ammo. And then here's what's going to happen. Morrow's going to respawn, and Morrow's going to be so engaged with what's happening over here around the point, he's not going to spawn for vehicles. Like, he's trying to spawn on MC. because he wants to maintain pressure, which is great. I love it. Oh, god damn it. Okay. So this is one of the things that makes the Bravo spawn pretty terrible. I'm glad you're here. Mara, are you still in chat? Let's talk about this because you're here. So the Bravo team always spawns right here. And it's a trap. We really got to... This is why I kept talking about how we have to talk about what squad you're on. Because squads have jobs. Bravo is the vehicle team. So you spawn here, and then you come forward because you're like, oh shit, there's the point, I can see it, oh my god, I gotta go forward. And so you never come backwards. And the Bravo team gets the plasma launcher. Ugh. It's so annoying. Okay, we basically saw this part. I don't think I want to watch this part again. Okay, let's go see what the middle team did.
Take control of the access points. We will gain entry to the human base.
Cloud is being guided by the Sarge. He gets the easy kill there, gets his shields back, gets the cleanup for me. That's good waiting. Oh shit, I'm watching Cloud. I'm supposed to be watching the middle team.
Take the access points. Then we may infiltrate the human
Monster, let's go judge you. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like running across the middle of the field. It's too easy to get murdered. Just go on the right side with a Bravo team. I like you living there. Going back down was a good call. I think you maybe went a little too far, but that's okay. Shoot the guy shooting you. Okay. This is when I like to pick up their DMRs before we go, so we can keep going. Because their DMRs are still available for pickup. Voodoo spawns on you. This is a good tier 2 aggression. I don't like you losing all your fucking shields, but hey. There are too many of you at the point. I like this. I love it. Good job saving Monster Mara. I was wondering how that guy got no shield. So what I would like to see you do next time, Monster, in this situation. This is super granular, but since we can talk about it because we're here. Here's what I want you to do. The next time you get a win right here, because you're coming out of the changeover from tier 2 into tier 3, I want you to go down these stairs instead. So while you're walking down here, your shields recharge. You had a clear shot to core because I was talking about stealing their weapons anyway. So this is a good time for you to make the core play, especially because you still had evade. Let's see what Voodoo is doing. Voodoo's with you. Voodoo ends up following you. Oh no, Voodoo gets caught up in the war. Like, that is a play. Oh, my whole headset's falling off my head. That's a play we used to do a lot in the olden days. Right as the tier was changing, it'd be like, okay, we're 3 seconds away. Alright. Evade. Evade. Core taken. you can move the core really fucking far, really fucking fast, but people still think they're getting their shit together. But yeah, well, a huge part of this game is going to come down to lack of vehicle deployment in a timely manner. Oh wait, we saw some of my play. So we saw some of that. You're up. So this is one of the cool things about being middle team is nobody's really going to notice you stealing our power weapons, so you can go to either side and take the fuel rod, not the fuel rod, plasma launcher, the focus rifles, because there's two of them. That Banshee should have gotten hijacked. It gets lucky. I really wish you'd have pulled out your needler here before running at this core, because that guy's an easy kill with the needler, because people don't expect to get needled in tier 3. It's a bummer, because it's one of those things where it's like the plasma launcher... Okay, you gotta save the Banshee. Okay, Banshee gets saved. Oh my goodness, monster. Don't blow yourself up, sweetie. Alright, that's another tank down. Kinda wish we'd gotten our Wraith up. Really gotta communicate squad goals very often. I gotta make a mental note to do that. Because we are not very good at syncing up for our I don't like him spawning on you. I think we have the core out at this point. This is kind of a Bravo team job, so I'm not that keen on it. This isn't the worst play because we do need the tank out of play. So when the enemy team does realize their tank is back.
Core dropped.
This is a real bummer because I feel like despite my talking about what we need to do, like one of the things that's really frustrating is we're not very good at delegating to each other. Like I don't dislike your decision to focus down the tank preemptively. Like it basically takes you out of play, but it's not really the worst thing because you would have taken out this tank and we wouldn't have got to deal with this tank's bullshit. But it's one of those things that's where, once again, we don't have our Wraith up. Our Wraith is not pre-positioned to deal with their tank, and then Flex to come down here and help us. So we're just basically playing underpowered from where we should have been. This is a real bummer. I think I'm gonna tell the Banshee to splatter this. I don't think he's gonna get more than one of them though. Oh, I don't think he got any of them. He just gets killed. That's super sad. Ugh. It sucks. Okay, defense. We don't need to watch. That's just us shooting people in the face. I actually want to see what the Bravo team got into because they seem to be pretty proud of themselves for this game. You're going the wrong way, MC. God damn it. Okay, good. I like this. One of you should always bait. It's so funny when you bait. That's good. That's good. I love it. They wasted a bunch of grenades too. Oh, this is too close because there's a camel guy coming. He's gonna throw grenades at you. Oh my goodness. I love it. I don't mind the reload over the not switching that time because there were more people coming and you were going to need more ammo from the AR. I love the play to drop the Magnum though. Needler's very strong at this angle. I'm gonna get you, Mr. Chris. Oh, 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 oh. It's a good stick. I love it. This is a good choice to spawn back, too. Oh, it's good assist from Voodoo to keep Morrow in play over here. I'm not as keen on the overcharge. The stick is funny. A little preemptive, but it's funny. One of the things that's so annoying about having somebody sitting above the door is it forces people to enter backwards. They have to figure out what they're doing. And you notice everybody overcommits. Like, they're like, I want the guy there to die. Like, absolutely ignores MC. Doesn't use any threat of damage to force MC out of play. It's just going to charge to the 2v1. I vaguely saw most of that. Don't like everybody coming on. Like, well, this is one of the things that happens in terms of discipline. Is sometimes when, Morrow has really bad reflexes about getting stuck. He's not consistent on moving away from teammates because he's already committed to the direction he's moving. I'd say that's probably the biggest thing that I see in your gameplay, Morrow. You are so stubborn when you're committed to an action. This is pretty good. This is a really solid Bravo play. I have very few complaints about this. Ooh, there's a Needler coming up behind you. I don't like not catching that with the radar positioning, though. Like, Chris should have been aware of that and not gotten surprised by that guy. Should have called it tomorrow, and then I think the better play would have been for both you to aggressive collapse on the two guys coming and try and fight them out, and so then the Needler's by himself. But overall, this is really solid recovery, because the team is here to support you, so they move into a wall of bullets right away, and they're not ready for that fight. Like, that's one of the cool things, too. It's like, they're not ready for the meta of this tier. No, it's time, though.
Game over.
I've been waiting for them to send it because I needed my code. I needed my code. They hadn't sent it yet. Well, that was actually pretty good. That was really solid Bravo play.
30 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. Core taken. Core blocked.
Hold this position, Spartans. We just need to buy some time.
Damn it! Okay. Oh my god, monster, just pull out your pistol and shoot people. Jesus Christ. Okay. Middle team going left. I've talked a lot about the need for you guys to use your ARs. That is not an angle at which you want to be using your AR. You can bounce a grenade underneath the crane and kill that guy. It's very satisfying when you do that to people in competitive games. That grenade is going to miss, unfortunately. So it's super cool about the tier 3 player that we're talking about here. It's like if the Bravo team is actively engaged in vehicles, you end up having the Bravo team basically locking down the major power weapons, because the Wraith can lock down the vehicles, the Banshee can lock down the sniper and laser because they want to move out to the ledge and they get punished for that. And then the middle team has access to use the Ghost then to move the core, while the Alpha team is procuring the enemy's weaponry and deploying it against them. And that gives the Banshee a lot of room to roam around. If your team has the enemy's laser and sniper and they're roaming around just living with it, it's very easy for your Banshee to feel useful. And so that's one of the things that I want to see for our tier 3 play in terms of the transitions. And that's one of the big things we're going to start working into, like what is Repair's job. And I think like we should just ask these things sometimes, and I think we'll reach the point where we have healthier communication mechanisms when we play. But then it'll feel really good. And then we might be competitive against some of the really strong people we run into. But some of that's going to involve us having much stronger positioning and more flexible, cohesive teamwork. It's a little bit tough because I have to concede to you guys that the invasion team never had to deal with our fucking squads changing every goddamn game. Like, we had a single calibration game where we figured out who was on which squad, and then we just got to play. I think it's better for the game type for us to switch all the time, because it forces people to figure out what their party comp is going to be each time they play. I definitely am part of the reason why you don't have ammo here. Cloud and I definitely keep interfering with your ammo. See, that's great. You picked up all the BR ammo. DMR. Ugh. I love a good middle game like this. Alpha team and Bravo team are having a great game. Oh, this is so easy. I like that you angled that door. Maybe I accidentally shot Voodoo there. He doesn't need to spawn on you. Good. Oh, no grenades. It's good solid play from the team. I mean, these guys are not very good, but it's really good to see people getting a sense of success inside of the positions where they need to be. That's always good to see, because you guys need like solid games to appreciate what you are trying to do. Alright. We're just over 2 hours. I'm trying to keep these film sessions to about 2 hours, because we played for 2 hours. I don't think we should do film longer than we play. So, I'm going to cut it here, and we will pick up with this again maybe next week.